All right, my peoples, my peoples. Let's get it, man. Good morning. Happy Saturday, man. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. I'm just gonna get right into it, man. We got a lot of games. It's like a very early, then a early, then a main. So let's rock, man. Let's get into it. Just get right into it. Hit fan grabs, you know. I've already sorted this out by Sierra. Oh yeah, welcome to the Grits Kitchen. My bad, see, I'm so excited, man. It's your boy Hot Grits, serving up these fantasy grits for you. So go get your bowls out. You feel me? But let's rock, man. I'm ready to rock and roll today, man. But who we looking at? Let's get an overall of the pictures real quick. Just a quick snapshot, and then I'll probably maybe build some lineups through the Line Star app or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just gonna rock and roll today, man. Let's go. Let's make some money today. But just quick looking at it, I guess Kershaw will probably be on the main slate. Got Tanaka for the early, Greinke, Lukeshi for the early, and now some of the teams you probably want to target. I mean, Samardra, Walker Lockett, Rado, Plutko definitely be targeting him. So let's go on over to the first look. Just get an idea of the overall landscape. The very early games right here, a lot of high totals. At first I was like, yo, why is Chicago, I think they're 6.78 runs. And I'm like, wow, like Lukeshi is a decent pitcher. But it's hot. It's hot in Chicago and the wind's blowing out. So it's going to be one of those wind games in Chicago. So do with it as you may. I'm already in my head thinking I'm going to go more Padres than Cubs, though. Probably Yankees. I think I'm leaning towards the Yankee Padre, but we'll dig into it. Here you got your 4, 6, 6. So these games would be your early games. I'm telling you, I like San Francisco a lot today. I think they're going to score some runs. Detroit look like they probably in a good spot against Thornton. Got to dig into this one. And then your main, of course, Boston. Boston looks intriguing against this Elshman guy. Philly, Musgrove, Pittsburgh. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Cleveland looked like 11 runs, too. It's a lot of high totals on the board today, man. It's going to be a lot of runs, Got to pick the right people, man, with the right stats. Try to get a little different. See what happens. All right, the run totals, as you see, the Cubs, 6.7, Yankees, 6.7, Cleveland, 6.2, San Diego, Tampa Bay got a high run total, Boston, Minnesota. I mean, it's like 12, 13 teams over 5 runs projected. It's going to be a lot of. Let's see who's not. Miami, Texas, San Francisco, Chicago, Kansas City, Baltimore, the Mets, Detroit. Okay. All right, let's sort this by K rate. Giolito, 29. Castillo, 29. He strike out. Griffin Cannon may be in a good spot today. Kershaw, Greinke. See what I'm saying? Lukeshi, man. Chicago striking out 22.7. I mean, 23.2. It ain't great, but it ain't bad. I don't know, man. I'm going to take a real good look. See what I'm saying? Look. I don't know why the Cubs are projected this much, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Yankees. Write those teams down, though. The Yankees, Cleveland, San Diego, Boston, Toronto, Houston, Detroit. Probably sprinkle some other ones in, but it's probably what we're going to look at. Let's go to projected lineups real quick, too. Just double check on any weather. Man, I don't know where y'all at, but it's hot as shit down here in North Carolina, boy. I feel like it's been over 95 degrees for like the last 2 weeks. Oh, we got a couple of lineups in. Chicago lineups in 6.25. I thought it said 6. You know what I'm saying? So you get different things, but still 6.25. I just don't see it. They got to hit the ball, though. They could. 7.18. Get some Yankees in your lineup. I mean, get them in. Get them in. Okay. No weather. Possible weather here. Looks like probably end up playing, though. Boston is 7. Yo, this is crazy, man. Oh, man. Gonna have to get some Boston bats in. NA in Baltimore. And it's 97 degrees. Yes, please. Yes, please. I wanted some Cleveland bats. Just keep an eye on the weather. Looks like it should play. Nothing too concerning. Houston bats. This Braves game. Keep an eye on it. I don't see nothing too bad, so let's rock and roll, man. Let's get to this Line Star app first. Another quick look, just get an idea of who may be in good spots, who may be not. San Francisco. Look like Toronto lefties are in good spots. Maybe a Pittsburgh, Baltimore. See, that's where you got to do some more. Yeah, Porcello ain't great, but listen, I want the Boston bats. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's start rocking and rolling. Let's go to the very early right now and see what we got, man. I'm just gonna build some lineups and see what I like. We'll build a lineup and kind of go with that. Very early only. We're gonna sort by the salary. And they got Quintana. This is FanDuel, but you can kind of do your thing on DraftKings as well. I am not interested in Quintana today. Feel 8,700. It's been doing decent, but I would probably rather either Tanaka, I really don't want him, or Lukeshi. And that's rough too. But I know I don't want Sensatella. So I think everybody's probably going to play Quintana. I'm going to go the opposite of that. Then again, though, look, ownership for Lukeshi and Tanaka, both was up there. So I don't know. I don't want Quintana today. But you may have to play him. But let's just mess around. Let's get Lukeshi in there. First base, Rizzo. Nah, no thank you. I want Yankee bats, so maybe E5 or Luke Voigt. I'm gonna go with probably Luke Voigt right now. Okay. Second base, you got Glaber, Ryan McMahon. Look at the projected ownership on him. 2,900. I get it, but Addison Russell, Bodie, Ian Kinsler, dirt cheap, but he is a Padre, and I said I wanted some Padres. So let's just plug them in. Let's see what happens. We got third base, Chris Bryant. Always a good option, but since I got Lukeshi in there, I'm probably not play him. Maybe get one Chicago bat in because it's only 2 games. So somebody's gonna have to score some runs. Nolan against Tanaka. It's been relatively quiet here lately. It's not hitting. Mayu. It's my guy right here. I think I'm going Manny. Give me another San Diego bat. Shortstop, Trevor Story. I think I'm gonna just fade the Rockies personally. Here we go. This is the bat I want. Give me Baez. Oof. I like like Tatis Jr. as well today too. Even Didi is in a good spot. Man, shortstop. I might plug one of these into the utility spot. But for now, let's just plug Baez in and see what we got. So we still got 3,500 per slot, and I'm on the outfield. So let's go from the bottom. Let's see the value first, and then see what we can plug in. You get one value back here. Should be able to plug in the rest, and there it is. Reyes. We're going to get him in there. So right now we got Voit, Kinsler, Machado, and Reyes with a Baez. So now I can just load up on my Yankees. I got 38 a slot. So maybe a Judge. And what am I down to? 3,400. So I can maybe slide in Hicks. Maybe a Brett Gardner. Or maybe what I can do is just go to the utility spot and see if I like one like Glaber, like I was mentioning, or Didi. Get a cheaper one. There you go, Glaber. And then that leaves me with 3,400 for the outfield. So maybe a Renfro, or, you know, you can adjust that. Take Glaber out. Maybe you want to put Hicks in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put Hicks in. Oh. So what you got? 3,100 left. Think you should be able to even slide in Didi. Got Renfro at 3,100, which is a good. You can plug him in. But look, I said I wanted some Yankee bats. There it is. So boom. All right, a Voit, Judge, Hicks, Didi. So it's a 4-3-1 with Machado, Kinsler, and Reyes and Baez. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's rock, man. Let's get to the early games now. See what we got at pitching. Giolito, he's struggled a little bit these last two games now. Got to keep that in mind. They're in a good park, though, for pitching. Some margin. No, thank you. I might have to get some Mets in my lineup now. Well, no, he's actually been doing decent. I mean, 9 Ks there. And that was at Colorado. Yeah, no. Might not stack no Mets. Yarborough, good option here. 7,100 going against Chicago White Sox. I think that's our guy. Trent Thornton against Detroit. Another solid option, especially if you were, playing DK. Put them both in, I don't think I want to touch no Daniel Norris. Walker Lockett, see, get the Giants in. Yeah. I think I'll take some San Francisco Giants today. So, who I say? Let's go Yarborough. Got first base. Pete Alonso is a good option. Let's see what else we're working with. Abreu. Hello, McMahon. Smoke, very interesting to me. Going against Daniel Norris, I do want some Toronto bats. Even want some Detroit bats. So hold on, let me go here real quick. Let me just check something on the plate IQ. I just want to make sure I'm not. I think Daniel Norris, he gives it up to both sides. Let me see. Yeah, it's hot. Cut the AC and the fans off because they was making so much noise, but I might need to put them things back on, boy. Okay, yeah. See, even though he's a lefty, he's still giving it up to lefties and righties. Yeah, so yeah. Might do Smoke, but just for this video, we're gonna rock with Miggy. Okay. Let's go to second. Biggio. I think that's probably who I'm going to go with. Goodrum. You see who we targeting here. You see what's going on. Castro's in a good spot against Thornton. No Cano. Panic. I mean, nah, I don't want that one. I do want some San Francisco bats. I think I know which one I want though. Let's just put Biggio in for right now. Moncada, no thank you. Diaz, maybe. Caldeletro, maybe. Guerrero. Nah, this is the one though. Yeah, I'll take Pablo Sandoval, shortstop. Give me Brandon Crawford also. All right, so we got 38 left. We got plenty of for the outfield. Put in whoever you want. Matter of fact, like I said, maybe get some Mets bats in. Yep. Put in whoever you want. Gurriel against Norris. Maybe Confido. Yeah, let's go with another Met against Samardzija. So we still got 3,900. Let's go to the utility. See what we want to do with that. Do we want to slide Pete Alonso in? Or let's just keep it at Gurriel. We can keep it at Gurriel. Why not? So, pretty much got your pick of whoever you want. Eric Sogard, another Toronto bat. I'll throw him in there. There you go. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 Torontos, 1 Detroit. Maybe switch it around, get some more Detroit bats. I don't know, but that's a good example. You know what I mean? Like, play with it. Mess around with it. Let's go to the main real quick before we get up out of here. Kershaw today is in a great spot. 10-8. I don't be paying up for a top-end pitcher. Castillo, same. Really good spot. Barrios, man. It's been rough these last 2 games for him. I like Soroka today. I don't know why, I just do. But Washington can light him up. I'm just going with my gut on that one. Greinke against Milwaukee. What is that? At least that's in Arizona. Musgrove. Annabelle Sanchez. Brett Anderson against Minnesota. Eflin against Pittsburgh. Oh, I'm like suddenly interested in Pittsburgh right now. Especially Josh Bell. Alcantara, I've heard people call him both, but I don't think I want him against Los Angeles. Porcello maybe, but Baltimore's, they got a high run total, but you know, it is Baltimore. You know what, so Miles Michaelis against Cincinnati, at Cincinnati, that ballpark, look. 4th least friendly ballpark, but you could take a chance. Give me Cleveland bats. Might be a sneaky play. Yeah, right. All right, so I think I'm gonna just go either Miles Michaelis or Porcello for right now. It's not ideal, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Carlos Santana, yes. Him and Josh Bell, I want them both. I'm just going to plug them in. Get them in a utility spot and just get an idea of how much more. Oh, Christian Yelich. Where's my guy Bell? There you go. All right. So I'm working with like 3,200 now to fill up the rest. So let's see what we got. Altuve. Yeah, Houston bats are in a great spot, folks. So, I mean, just because I'm not plugging these people in don't mean that you can't. I mean, Houston is in a great spot today. I would get them in. Max Muncy, yes. Dodgers. I'll take them. Lefty Dodgers, Max Muncy, Bellinger, Seager, Peterson, play them. Guerrero, no thanks. Kipnis, did say I want some lefty. Cleveland, come back and see. Oh, even Pittsburgh, I said. So, might be doing that. Let's just quickly stroll. Scooter Jeanette, no. Brock Holtz from Boston. If you wanted to get Boston in, that'll be a cheap way, maybe. Alright, so let's just go up to, where's my guy? Adam Frazier, 3,200. So we still at that threshold. Got Devers. Devers has been smoking. You know what I mean? Like, he's good. Rendon is always a good option, but I just, like I said, for some reason I like Soroka today. Ramirez, his price have jumped up to 4,100, but you can see why. He's been pretty consistent here lately. Winds blowing out against Jacob Junis. Said I want to get some Cleveland bats in. I might have to force it. In. So Jake Lamb, Nunez, Beckham. Alright, let's just do this. Let me go to shortstop because I know I want Lindor. So let's just jam him in. See what we got. We're still at 3,100. We'll come back to the third base. 48. Matter of fact, let's start from the bottom. Just get an idea. Granderson, no thank you. Puello, no thank you. Robbie Grossman, Martinez, Irvin. See, Jackie Bradley Jr. could be a good play here. I would maybe put him in. Pender against Berrios. Here's my guy. That's what I'm looking for. Give me some more Cleveland exposure. So now that puts me back up to 3,200. So let's keep it back in the outfield. Scroll bets. Let's just get to around that 3,000 mark real quick. Malik Smith, AJ Pollock. Told you I always like the Dodgers, so that's nothing new. Adam Jones, Ryan Braun. Shoot. Interesting. Verdugo, 3,100, man. You could do worse. Kansas City against Plutko, though. I forgot about that. So let's get a Kansas City bat in. Now, if I wanted to force the issue, let's see. I can put him in. Still got 2,600 for outfielder. I'm sure we can make that work. Let's see what we got. There we go. We're getting close. So a Dexter Fowler. A Corey Dixon. See what I'm saying? Boom. It just fits. They got another Pittsburgh back. So you got Josh Bell, Dickerson, and Adam Frazier. 3 lefties for Pittsburgh. You throw in 1, 2, 3, 4. You got your 4-3-1 right there. Cleveland, Pittsburgh with the Kansas City bat. Porcello on the mound. So there you go, man. Use those lineups if you want to. I don't know if that's gonna be my final lineup. I'm just going through things, but look, let's eat today, man. Let's make some money. So Grits Kitchen, I'll have all that info to you in Discord. If you want to join, just follow me at Fantasy Grits. Holla at me in the DM. We'll talk. But any questions, concerns, comments, leave them. Love you guys, man. Let's have a positive day. You feel me?